One morning back in 2011, around 7 a.m., I was asleep and really hungover. A huge whoosh rocketed through the room. I lived in my Capitol Hill apartment at the time, so it was one big room, just a studio apartment, and then a tiny kitchen. I was startled awake and I walked into the kitchen, looked around, nothing. Went back to sleep. I didn't end up getting much sleep before I was woken up again by the sound of a loud rustling in the kitchen. I knew something was in here. I got up, I walked to the kitchen and peeked around the refrigerator and just got bombarded by just a series of loud bird chirping coming from this little tiny bird that was on the counter trying to get into a Snickers bar. At that point, I just was not equipped in the mood or state of mind to get this bird out of my apartment. I somehow got it out into the bigger area of the living room, and it flew back and forth, landing on different areas and just stopping and chirping at me once in a while, like trying to yell at me. And I'm like, could you just go? I remembered this story my friend Colin told me about an opossum he had in his basement, and he brought a box down there and told the opossum, get in the box, I'll carry you up the stairs, and I'll let you out. Calmly, and the opossum did it. So I used that technique on this bird. It flew up, it finally landed on this lamp I had hanging by the open window that it flew in, and it was chirping at me like crazy, like viciously. I had the strong feeling that it didn't want to go until it told me this message I wasn't getting. Because it kept looking out the window and it would look at me and then just chirp and do it over and over. And finally, I just said, will you please go? And then it flew out the window. So I'm left standing in my apartment and kind of in a weird state of shock. And I look down at my feet, and at my feet is one of my sketchbooks. And there's a drawing of that bird in my sketchbook. It's open to it. Here's a picture of it right here. I found the sketchbook. Here's a picture of the bird on the lamp on that day. I didn't get it at the time, but I completely understand the message now. Thank you, little bird.